Believe it or not, northern men aren't as hard as their image would suggest. A new survey has revealed that men from Manchester spend more time on the phone to their mothers than blokes from any other city. A massive 58% of their mobile phone bill goes on calls to their mums. So, does that make us go, ah, or yeah. Well, Carol, you are dating a man from Manchester.
I am,
Is he true to type?
Well, he's certainly not a mummy's boy, but yeah, he does call his mum a lot. I don't know if it's actually every day, but it is a lot, and I like that. I think it's really, really lovely. Yeah, and I do actually, because I kind of wish that I'd called my mum every single day when she was alive, and she's not there now, so I can't call her. And so I think, you know, when I look at him talking to his mum on the phone, it's a little bit kind of, oh, it's so lovely. You know, make the most of it, because, you know, really, really miss your mum when she goes.
Not
so
every day.
I think it's lovely. Yes, every day, 5 times a day if you like. I don't care.
No, I mean, I think girls. I mean, I used to ring my mum every single day, and we didn't really have anything to say to each other. And it got to the point where actually the pauses started becoming like little rows, little niggles, you know, because you end up sort of aggravating each other. But I think a bloke calling his mum every day is a bit strange.
It's
I think
not
once a week,
strange.
like
Does
if you've
Paul
got
phone his mum?
once a week, Paul phones his mum, and he does it religiously, and they have a really long, good conversation about Beau and how we all are, and checking she's all right. I mean, unless you've got to worry about someone and they need you to look after them and check they're okay. I think you can do that once a week.
I think it's different for girls, isn't it? Like, girls ring their mums because you have things to talk about, don't you? You know, secret things.
Well, not always.
And physical things, and, you know, what she should do and how she should do it, and, you know, and all those kind of things.
You ring your daughter 10 times a day.
No, I know. My daughter and I text each other 10 times a day, I have to say. But I think boys, as long as they're not... You know, there are boys that are mummy's boys, though, aren't there? You know, and you want to slap them, don't you? Yeah. But I think it's
hard.
Yeah. Oh,
But it's,
all right.
I think there's a respect. There's a respect at play as well here.
Yeah, I agree.
With calling home and making sure that your parents are all
Everybody's
right.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Darren has a great relationship with his mum. They're really close. He doesn't call her every day. In fact, sometimes a week can slip by. But to be honest, I'll have spoken to her. Or, you know, as a family, everybody keeps in touch. And I speak to my mum and dad. Probably spoke to my mum yesterday. I left her house at lunchtime, and I probably spoke to her about 3 times on the way home. Because I've forgotten things. Oh, I forgot to tell you this earlier. And then they'll call every day to go.
But that's
Has
nice.
Ben had his lunch?
That's
How many
nice
poos
because-
has he had?
But when
you go to bed all right.
when your children leave home, right, and this is what I always say, oh, I'm really glad I haven't got kids, because what they do, they get to 18, they clear off, and they don't even say thanks. And I actually think, and a lot of the time they do. A lot of the time they do.
I think
Do you know what?
It's
Every night I
nice.
go to bed and I say a little silent prayer. I say, thank you very much for my healthy baby, and please make sure he phones me when he's older. And it is a genuine fear of mine. And seriously...
That's great, though, because then you're saying, I hope he rings me. You don't want to be ringing them all the time.
No.
It's really
But
hard.
that's nice that Mark picks up the phone to his mum. My
Beau's
brother
got a
phones-
phone now, and I want to ring her and text her all the time, because it's like a new relationship. We've never actually communicated independently on a phone together before.
Yes, Sherilyn, you can speak.
I have to say, Ollie rings me, and he's 3.
Yeah.
He does. He goes, I'm not good. Yeah, whatever.
You know what? You have...
I bet you make perfect sense of that.
I do. I know what she means, though. I do.
We have few such special relationships in our lives. Grandmas, mothers, fathers, granddads. You've got to cherish them. You've got to put the work in to get the best out of it.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely.